Okay, so something really important that I want to talk to you all about is muscle to mind connection. So this is where we really bring our mind to focus on the exercise that we're doing. It's really important that we do this so that we get the most out of the exercises that we're doing or the workout that we're doing, that we're not actually wasting any time at all. If you dedicate 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes or more to your workout, you want to know that you're getting the most out of it and that you're actually making those muscles change so that they can grow and strengthen. If you don't use mind to muscle connection, chances are you're probably just using a little bit of momentum, and that's not going to help the muscles to grow. It ends up being cardio when you just use momentum. So for example, what I want you to do is not be distracted by anything else. You're going to need to turn off the TV, turn off podcasts, turn off anything that's going to take your mind away from what you're doing. You might even need to put your phone on flight mode so that you don't get any distractions midway. That's something I hear quite often from clients, is that they got distracted, a phone call, and then they ended up just doing broken workouts or even cut their workout short. So dedicate the time that you can to your workout, if it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or even just 10 minutes, and make sure that that time is focused. You're only doing it a few times through the week, so you owe it to yourself to give yourself that time. Let's start off with an example of an exercise. For example, a bicep curl. If you're holding a dumbbell and you swing the dumbbell up and down like this, as you can see, my elbows flying around, I'm not controlling the weight. Even if I go a little bit slower, I'm still not activating my muscle because I'm not even thinking about it. So what you want to do is make sure that you engage that muscle by squeezing the forearm, squeezing the biceps, squeezing and tensing, and then engaging and lifting that dumbbell up, working into the bicep there. So that's really going to be a mind to muscle connective exercise, working my biceps, and I'm going to get lots more out of it. Something I'll always say to my clients is I'd rather that you do less repetitions and do them more intensely than do more and not get much out of it. So let's take a lunge, for example, and I'm going to do a stationary lunge where I'm stepping forward with one foot and back with the other, and my mind to muscle connection is going to be on the front leg, which is the leg that's going to do all the work in my split squat lunge here, pushing up. And what I want to do is bring my mind to the muscle connection of the quad and the glute. Now, in particular, a lot of women like to work their glutes these days, so we want to make sure that we're actually sinking into the glute, connecting our mind to the muscle and then pushing up slowly. So a very gradual push into that hip. Now, we don't want to swing the hip and sway, but we just want to keep that intensity on the muscle. Now, if I don't do that and I just start bobbing up and down, I might lose my balance. Sure, I'm going to feel a lactic acid buildup here in the quads and the glutes because all the blood, oxygen, everything's rushing to those muscles. But if I just slow it down and really push through my heels, which is going to activate the posterior chain of muscles here, I'm going to get a great activation of the glutes. Really focused on it there. So if I want to work the quads a little bit more, I can come a bit more upright. And again, slowing it down and really thinking about the muscle that I'm working. So that goes for any exercise that you do. If you do your squats, you want to feel it in your glutes. You need to squeeze the muscles as you come up. Drop down slowly, feel it in your glutes. Squeeze the muscles in your glutes as you come up. You can do a squat where you're bobbing up and down. And sure, you'll get a little bit out of doing that. You'll get a great cardio workout, that's for sure. But again, if you want to actually work your muscles, you've got to make them work. Focus on them, switch them on, and use them through your exercise. As you can see, I'm sitting back on my heels. If you noticed, my toes were coming up so that I get all the weight back into the glutes and coming up really slowly, squeezing into my glutes. So if there are any other exercises that you can think of, specifically, that you want to work on, leave a little comment below and I'll be happy to video them for you. But all you really need to do is think about, what muscle am I working? Is it a shoulder press? Pushing up, I'm working my shoulders. Think about it as you push. Think about the muscle. If it's a core exercise, if it's a plank on your forearms, squeeze your core in, pull the belly button in. get all those muscles working. Make sure that you're thinking about them. Calf raises, same thing, really big squeeze, don't just bounce. Make sure that you squeeze as you lift and activate those calf muscles. I hope that that's helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'd love to hear from you. I always love getting feedback. And please make sure to check out other videos as well. If you have other questions, I'd love to hear from you.